Well, good morning, and welcome to Come Dine with Me, Western New York. I'm Russ Salvatore.
And I'm Jen Farrington, and thank you for inviting us into your homes today. And we'd also like to give a special thanks to our sponsors. They are the Vinyl Outlet, Buffalo Hotel Supply, and Artisan Kitchens and Baths for helping to make our show possible.
We have a fantastic show lined up today, including our chef's kitchen invasion. You want to stick around for that. The Bills are up against the Patriots today, Jan, and I'm always scared when we play the Patriots. Have we ever won? What year did we beat them?
Well, last year, didn't we win once? It was that nail biter?
No, they beat us by 2 points last year in that one there.
Okay, then. Okay, I had the other way around.
I hated them. I hated my whole season because of that.
I'm sorry, that's right. You're right. You know, I love those nail biter games, but only when they go in our favor.
I know.
The other ones are so tough.
I think I was 12 years old the last time we beat them.
But, but you know what? Linebacker Brandon Spikes, we just got him, I believe, from the Patriots. Now he's a Bill, and he thinks that this year we're going to be able to beat them. So maybe he knows something we don't.
I don't know, man. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Looking forward to that game.
I am hoping he is onto something. That's all I have to say. But up first, if you're wondering what to make and have ready before kickoff in a little over an hour, well, why not try buffalo mac and cheese? That sounds delicious to me. Here's Chef Marco and his two beautiful sous chefs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game day today. We're tailgating. We're doing something different, starting at left saute. We have my beautiful daughter,
Gabby.
And right breading, we have my other beautiful daughter,
Maria.
We're making macaroni and cheese with a buffalo twist. We're going to be doing buffalo chicken fingers tossed in hot sauce, some crumbly blue cheese, some shaved carrots, and we're going to crunchify it with little Cheez-Its on the end. So let's get started making our chicken fingers. We're going to not use those frozen, out of the freezer packaged things. We're going to be using fresh boneless breast, and Maria's going to actually be making the breading station. So you can crack that egg in there for me. We're using flour, a little milk, an egg, and some breadcrumbs. It's really simple. It's really easy. The kids don't mind doing it. It gives them something to do. It keeps them active. So all we're doing is just cutting our boneless breast thin, and we're going to put it in the flour, and Maria's going to start breading them. And the nice thing, if you've got a nice big group, you can make these in advance, and you actually could put them in the freezer and pull them out and throw them in the oven, bake them off, or cook them in the pan, just like a chicken cutlet. It's really simple. Okay, Maria did an amazing job breading the chicken. We're ready to put it in the saute pan, start browning it on both sides.
Nice job breading it, Maria. It looks delicious.
So, Gab, we're gonna have our oil nice and hot. We're gonna cook a few at a time. I'm not gonna overwhelm you. You're an old pro at this, aren't you?
Oh, definitely.
There you go. Okay, we'll do 4.
How do I know when to flip these?
The chicken will create a crust around the outside, and that's when you're going to flip it. And then on the other side, it'll be nice and golden brown. Gabby did an amazing job browning the chicken. It only took a few seconds. We're going to take it out of our oil. We're going to put it in the bowl. We're going to marinate it in a little bit of hot sauce. We can set that to the side. All right, girls, let's get started on our macaroni and cheese. You know, this isn't the traditional box macaroni and cheese that you guys, make me buy once in a while. We're going to start with a nice warm pan, and we're going to start old school. This is called a roux. You know what a roux is? A roux is a thickening agent. You know how to make it? It's only flour and butter. So you just a little bit of butter, a little bit of flour, let it melt, whip it together. And we're going to add heavy cream. You want to use the heavy cream. You want the fat, it'll grab the cheese, it'll be nice and creamy. So girls, we're gonna let that boil, and while it's boiling, we're gonna grate our cheese. We're gonna use white and orange cheddar. You wanna use the blocks of cheese, and you wanna grate it yourself when you're making mac and cheese. It actually will melt so evenly and quicker, and becomes nice and creamy. And that's what you want when you're doing macaroni and cheese, am I right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so earlier we cooked a little bit of macaroni, and today we're gonna use a spiral pasta. There's really no rules to macaroni and cheese. You want to kind of make it, make it your own.
Could I try?
Absolutely. Show them how easy it is. So it's pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
Watch your fingers. So you want to supervise the kids, especially when you're using sharp kitchen equipment. The grater, if they nick their fingers, it doesn't feel really nice. So just keep an eye on them. So as our sauce is getting nice and hot, our heavy cream is boiling. Our cheese is grated. We're going to add the cheese to the milk. And we're going to let it get nice and creamy and fall in love. And And you know, I always got to do something different. Macaroni and cheese, we're going to add some crumbly blue cheese, and it's going to give it a real sharpness, and it's going to complement the hot sauce, just like the old traditional buffalo chicken wings. So Gabby, if you could season that with just a pinch of black pepper, kick it up just another notch. It's looking great, isn't it? So you can see how nice and creamy that is? What do you say we transfer our pasta into our sauce?
I think it's a great idea.
Thanks. This is definitely a team effort, huh, guys?
Yeah.
There we go. How's that? Take that off. Give this a stir.
Macaroni isn't the lightest.
The longer you leave it on the flame, the more it's going to thicken. If you turn it off and let it sit for a few minutes, it'll get nice and creamy and thick and rich. Doesn't get any better than that.
This dish is a touchdown! No, it's a game winner.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. And by Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
And there's more information at
Hey,
97rock.com.
Jigster, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers up next.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
Beautiful design starts with Artisan Kitchens and Baths. Let us transform your kitchen or bath into the dream room you desire. Whatever your style and taste, Artisan Kitchens and Baths can design and install your vision to perfection. Our design team will work within your budget to give you quality at affordable prices. Update your home with Artisan Kitchens and Baths, 200 Amherst Street, Buffalo.
Arazi Os Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Arazi Os Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
At the Vinyl Outlet, our large buying power helps transfer quality and savings onto you. Whether it be a new fence, a beautiful deck, or adding safety to your front porch railings, we custom fabricate every piece of vinyl specifically for your home. We start a job, we finish a job, one customer at a time. At the Vinyl Outlet, we bring value. Our trained professionals can show you the custom look your home deserves. Don't settle for second best. Call the Vinyl Outlet for your free estimate today.
I'm here today with Fodi Kutendreas, and today we're going to be preparing one of his most popular dishes. This is going to be a Bourbon Street North Atlantic salmon. So, Fodi, why don't you tell us how you get this thing started, and let's see how we do it.
All right, first thing we're going to do is season our salmon with a little salt and pepper. We'll make sure our pan's warm before we put it in. Add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. All right.
Get that nice and hot so we'll have a nice sear on the end?
Yep, it's important to get it nice and hot, otherwise it'll stick to the pan, and you'll have a salmon that doesn't look too good.
Now, I notice we're also using a center cut, and we're using a skinless product as well, correct?
Correct, yep.
Okay.
We're going to add the salmon to our pan. And when you hear that sizzle, that's exactly what you want to hear. You want to get a nice crust on there and just let it sit. We'll flip it over and throw it in the oven.
You're ready to go. So, Fodi, why don't you tell us a little bit about your restaurant and what's going on over there?
We're a family-style restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the corner of Walden and Union and Transit at Seneca and Elma.
So you have a wide variety of menu choices. I know I've eaten there many, many times. Every time I go, I get something different, new, exciting. And not only do you have the best Greek food, but you also have the best buffalo food, as I call it here. And this is an example of one of those, I see. Yeah.
We have a wide variety, something for everybody.
So you can serve anybody from 5 to 95 and everything in between.
That's correct.
Make them happy.
That's what we aim for.
That's awesome.
Okay, now we're ready to flip our salmon here.
Oh, look at that.
Once we get that nice golden brown crust,
that's beautiful.
Flip it and go right into the oven. Now that our salmon's in the oven, we're going to get started on our sauce. It's a quick, simple sauce. It's got about 5 ingredients. Got 1 cup of whole grain mustard. And to that, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of honey.
So we got a little savory and a little sweet going on there.
Correct.
I like that, yep.
To that, we're going to add 1 ounce of bourbon.
Or 2 if nobody's looking, right?
That's right. And 1 teaspoon of paprika. Mix all that up.
Now you can use this on other dishes besides just salmon, is that correct?
Correct. It works well with grilled chicken, pork. Kind of get creative, anything you want to put it on.
And that whole grain mustard really makes the dish. You don't want to use a prepared salad or sandwich mustard. You want to use a whole grain mustard.
Correct.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, that's the sauce. Quick and simple. Serve it at room temperature and pour it right over the salmon.
Fody, this is absolutely amazing, I gotta tell you. I can see why this is one of your most popular items on your menu. Speaking of which, I understand you have a new menu in place, but you left this particular item on because of its popularity.
That's correct. Our customers would not let us take it off.
And tell us about your locations again.
We're located on the corner of Walden and Union in Cheektowaga and Transit, Seneca, and Elma. Come dine with me in Western New York.
Welcome to Savoy. Today we are presenting the Wrath of Grapes. This brand new recipe was thought up and named by our very own Adam Nugent. His inspiration being the classic American novel, The Grapes of Wrath. The ingredients are vodka, Concord grape puree, lime juice, hibiscus ginger syrup, a dash of red wine, garnished with Concord grapes and hibiscus. In your mixing glass, add 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of Concord grape puree, a 1/2 ounce of hibiscus ginger syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, and a dash of red wine. Add ice to your mixing glass and shake vigorously. Using your Hawthorne strainer, pour liquid into glass. To garnish, add 2 local Concord grapes and sprinkle with hibiscus. And there you have the Wrath of Grapes. Come on down to Savoy and see why this cocktail is the next American classic.
Thanks, Adam and Shannon. Now coming up, our chefs will be invading another Western New York kitchen. It's a great story you're not going to want to miss. But first, let's head over to the Ringside Lounge at Elio DiPaolo's in Blaisdell.
Welcome to Elio DiPaolo's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
Hi, I'm Spencer, and I've been coming here for years and years with my girlfriends. So many years, in fact, I think I'm becoming a part of this building. I actually tend to consider myself a regular here. I've met a lot of great people at Elio DiPaolo's, some deep conversations with people that you can never get anywhere else. Our favorite things to do when we come to Elio DiPaolo's, we love to share many traditional Italian crafts of wine, and our favorite dishes to share with each other are the meatball parmesan and the crab cakes.
A great appetizer to start off with, our crab cakes. Our crab cakes are served with mixed salad greens, balsamic vinaigrette with some roasted red pepper, and it's one of my favorites. But everything's one of my favorites. If you and your friends are really hungry, I suggest the meatball parmesan. First off, we start with our homemade meatballs. Then we pour on the house sauce. Then we smother it with mozzarella cheese and bake it to perfection. It's the best in town. I guarantee it.
My favorite time to go to Ilya Apollo's is definitely during girls' night. I love to catch up on laughs, talk about the work week, and have some great drinks at the Ringside Lounge.
It's always a great day at Ilya Apollo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD, and by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products.
This fall, let the Vinyl Outlet install your new front porch, deck, or railings. We custom fabricate specifically for your home. No more rotting wood and no worries. You can be sure when the Vinyl Outlet trucks roll up to your house, you will be the talk of the neighborhood. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.
Let us transform your home.
Wally the mechanic, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
Well, originally this house, approximately 14 years ago, when I first came in, was a hunting cabin that had multiple additions on it. The kitchen was originally a chicken coop.
I chose Artisan Kitchen for the remodel because I fell in love with Julie. She was right on page with everything that I had in my mind, and she brought it to life. From designing to picking products out, she just made it very simple.
The biggest thing is the cooking area. The older stove, we couldn't cook. We can actually have things on low simmer, cooking things at a high boil, and we can really process more dishes with that range.
From ceiling to floor and everything in between, I love everything about my kitchen.
Cooking today will be my mother, Mina, and my mother-in-law, Catherine.
I cook a lot of vegetarian dishes. I've been a vegetarian for a very, very long time, for over 30 years.
I started cooking when I was 11 years old. Mother and father had a family business, and when they came home at 5:30, they sat down and had dinner.
I'm willing to try new recipes. Of course, I just love the Italian heritage of cooking.
I can't wait for the chef to show up. Art was great talking to him. I can't wait for the other guys to show up, have some fun, learn some new techniques in the kitchen, and just have a good time with people and family.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
When Art did the menu, he said, you know what, Marco, it used to be a chicken coop. He said, I think we should do something with a chicken. Today we made chicken marsala. I love cooking chicken marsala, and Art wanted to do a nice dish to complement it.
So I did the creamy farfalle pasta with the asparagus and the cremini and the mascarpone cream sauce. But we made it vegetarian today because Kathy happened to be a vegetarian, so I thought, what a perfect opportunity to make something special for her.
We're standing in the middle of the chicken coop. Well, not so much a chicken coop anymore. It's an absolutely beautiful artisan kitchen. I'm with Mike and Mina, and we're gonna pay tribute to the Sicilian heritage and the chicken. We're gonna make chicken marsala. We buy some boneless breast of chicken. We have it pounded out nice and thin. We make an egg wash with half and half an egg. We dip it in flour, egg wash, and back into the flour, and that gives it a little bit of a coating. You wanna make sure your pan is hot because you wanna sear the chicken and give it a little bit of a crisp, and that's what that flour is gonna do. So let's get started. We're gonna combine a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna throw some butter in there as well.
With Marco, he makes things look so simple, you know, and I like to cook simple.
Lay the chicken breast down flat, and when it crusts on the one side, you flip it over, add some fresh mushrooms, some garlic, some parsley, some black pepper, and a mixture of Marsala wine and white wine. The white wine deglazes the pan, brings all that flavor and all that love and goodness off, and the Marsala sweetens it up and gives it that Sicilian kick. So what do you think? Simple Sicilian elegance, paying tribute to the chicken coop.
That is delicious. Fantastic.
Oh, when it melts in your mouth, it's so good.
Making me a hero with my wife now.
Perfect. Nice cooking with you guys. Come down with me, Western New York.
Okay, ladies, today I'm going to show you how to prepare a really, really popular vegetarian dish. Kathy, I understand you're a vegetarian. This is a creamy farfalle pasta, which is a bow tie pasta with fresh asparagus and cremini mushrooms and some other fun stuff. So, ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. First, we boiled the farfalle pasta. While that was cooking, I had them cut up some cremini mushrooms and some fresh asparagus.
Working with Art today was wonderful. Just fun, energetic, and very knowledgeable in the kitchen. It was just a blast.
We started off with a nice hot pan with some fresh creamery butter. We sauteed some shallots, some fresh garlic. Okay, Roseanne, now we're going to add our cremini mushrooms. And all these are basically, dump the whole bowl, and these are basically baby portobello mushrooms. We cooked that down to al dente, which was just to the bite.
He was amazing. He was great. He made me feel comfortable, and I learned so much from him.
We're going to add our sun-dried tomatoes. Now these are in oil, and we're going to add the oil to it because that has like gobs of flavor in it. Then we added a little salt and pepper, and we added some mascarpone cheese, some heavy cream, a little bit of nutmeg. Now we're going to add our farfalle to it. And now we're going to finish it with some Parmigiano Reggiano, and we're good to go. Okay, now we're going to have some Italian flat leaf parsley, which I love because it has much more intense flavor than the regular stuff. And then those nuts that we had saved from before, we're going to put it right on the top. Ci mangi bene, vive bene. That's it right there.
Mmm, delicious.
What do you think? You like it?
Love it. Love it, love it.
Very good. Delicious.
As a vegetarian, what do you think?
Delicious. Excellent.
Awesome.
One of my favorite dishes that I always order when I'm out is chicken marsala, so they prepared that for me today and it was wonderful.
Delicious. Very good. I'd recommend it to anyone.
I ate part of my son's and part of my daughter's.
I think it was just a wonderful day, and I was glad I could be here.
For me to have my whole family here cooking today was a wonderful experience.
It was great cooking together like that. I just loved it.
The kids were off from school. It was just old traditional, growing up like it used to be. A lot of fun.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
Let's face it, good nutrition is the last thing any of us are thinking about on game day, unless we're playing in the game. Pre, during, and post-game meals are so important, and skipping a meal can actually impair the performance of the player. And actually not eating after the game can make a player feel like they're running on empty. A pre-game meal has two main purposes: not to allow the athlete from feeling tired or hungry during the event, and to have sufficient amount of energy for their maximum performance during the game. A pre-game meal should be eaten 2 to 3 hours before an event. So for all you moms out there, keep in mind, feeding your child right before the event can cause nausea or indigestion because their food is not fully digested in order to get the energy needed. On the other hand, post-game meals have one major purpose: to replenish the body of all the nutrients used during the sporting event, especially for muscle recovery. Recovery time starts 30 minutes after an event. You should eat at this time as well as 2 hours after the event to completely restore your body of all the nutrients. I'm Dr. Jamie Brennan, giving you a few more hints for your health. Go Bills!
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
If you've been in an accident, there's only one name to remember: Venturas CarStar Collision. We're located at 5665 Lake Avenue in Orchard Park. So give us a call at 827-5826. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Mrs. Mangione, where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
Hi, this is Tom Payne to tell you about my new burger menu. Try my new French onion burger made from fresh Angus beef topped with Swiss cheese, frizzled onions, and caramelized onion sauce. Or get crazy and try the New Orleans burger, crispy crawfish and New Orleans sauce. Or try my favorite, the rib burger, 2 Angus patties, cheddar and American cheeses, sauteed mushrooms and onions, and pulled short rib meat. Wow! Veggie burgers, turkey burgers, blue burgers. We've got them, all served with fresh cut fries at the Grapevine, 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst.
A crash, a rear ender, a sideswipe, a fender bender. No matter what you call it, every accident is a hassle. At Venturas CarStar Collision, we will help you every step of the way to get you rolling again.
That's our program for today. I'd like to thank the corporate partners Artisan Kitchen and Baths, Buffalo Hotel Supply, Key Video, and the Vinyl Outlet.
And of course, Russell's Steak Shop and more for helping to make our show possible. And you know, Russ, I think I'm staying right here for the game. I got 4 big screen TVs and a perfect seat. I can see the game 4 different ways. And great food, great drink, great company. What more could you ask for?
Well, you won't run into any traffic over here, that's for sure.
Darn right.
Just a reminder that if you want to learn more about our program, check our website at comedinewithme.wny.com.
And it's so important to support our local restaurants, Russ.
Yeah, well, you're doing a wonderful job. I hear you're out there all the time. Do you get an expense account from this company? Huh? No expense account?
I got to work on that.
Well, let me tell you, from now on when you go out, just sign your Visa.
I'm going to sign your name.
Oh my gosh.
How about that? No, I love it. And the people, the food, everything has been really good to me. So I have no complaints. I love the restaurants and love finding new ones.
Well, pick me up some night, will you?
You bet.
I need somebody to entice me to go out.
Okay, all right.
I'll go with you.
Consider it done. We will do that.
There's only one thing left to say, Jan. It's time to stick a fork in it because we are done.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. No further questions at this time. Thank you.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets, and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Maggie. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro, or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say? Quando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.